Hey, how's it going, Guardians? It's the Black Cat Hobbies here, bringing you what I've been led to believe is the last mission of the Shadowkeep storyline. As you can see, I am in full Dreambane gear. You're only really required full Dreambane armor for this mission, but I was like, you know what, if I'm doing that, grinding out the stuff needed to get this armor done, I ended up getting some of these weapons as well. So I ground those out at the same time, and I'm like, you know what? We'll just go full Dreambane for this. It may not be the most ideal setup. I'm not the biggest fan of some of the perks I have on these. I mean, Rampage, awesome. Moving target, okay. Accurized, or I think I'm actually going to use the Flared Magwell for that faster reload and the extra stability. And I'll keep polygonal rifling on there.
With the Guardians I fought.
We got firing line, always nice. That being said, I believe I'm rocking this mission solo. My wife decided it's been a long day, she wanted to get some sleep, and we're most likely raiding tomorrow, so she's probably going to have to get up and catch up a little bit on light level. She just barely broke 900 today. But yeah, firing line, outlaw. We'll keep the appended, and we'll keep the chambered compensator.
And the leader of our band.
And then we have a fine memorial. Feel disorient. Debatable on this mission. Slideways. Okay, not really a perk I'd go for.
In the end, I spent more years
Flared Magwell.
than with the Guardians.
Fluted Barrel. We're going to see what happens. I went ahead and marked my waypoint. It's a bit of a trek, so we're going to get things started. Hopefully this mission will go well. I know tomorrow, once we get our errands run, I'm probably going to need to run her through it real fast just to get her a little more gear before we attempt the raid. Should be fun. And also doing it this way, if my recording fails, well, I've already got a second run in the works to still be able to get this out at a reasonable time. This is taking a little longer than I wanted to, but I was more focused that first week. I don't know what that guy is doing. I was more focused the first week on trying to get raid ready, so I wasn't even thinking about the storyline at first. I probably should have, but I was also trying to take my time recording it. I'm not really sure why, though I did kind of want to do some of the recordings with other people, and so I was working around schedules as well. I do love the atmosphere of this. Really don't know why that other player was shooting grenades at me, but hey, whatever. Oh, okay, for a moment I thought that was like a mine or something. That was weird. But yeah, I mean, I'm a bit of, I guess at a little bit of an impasse. I got a couple days left this week, and outside of running the raid and nightmare hunts, I believe, I'm out of powerful reward sources, other than the 100,000 point Nightfall. Planning to raid tomorrow, and currently I can't access nightmare hunts until I believe I've completed this mission. I believe that is what is stopping me right now. Alright, so we're going to go find a way inside the pyramid. Okay. Let me check something a moment. I should be above that power level. 891. I'm above the power level. Let me check something this way. I may have goofed up. Oh, guys, that was my bad. I'm gonna teleport back to Eris. I got so excited about getting this mission done, I forgot to check about whether or not I need to go talk to her first. Apparently I do. I'm just gonna fast travel back, and at least I know my way here now. I gotta say, though, I've been loving this campaign. The last part could have been a little, I don't know, more structured other than go get these items and then go grind to actually use them. But, I mean, that's more just it feels like it gives a break to the action. Otherwise, I've still been loving it.
Of all the things that haunt me, hesitation is not among them. Our world collapsed in pain and agony under the weight of these pyramids. What lies within? More of the same? It doesn't matter. We must know. The unknown can act as a siren that draws us in and swallows us whole. Please, do not let yourself be consumed.
Alright, now we can really get down to business. Yeah, all of that is 860. I wish it would have been the powerful drops, but oh well. Yay, loading screen. I will say right off the bat here, I have actually had the ending spoiled a little bit. Mostly the lore for this game fascinates me, and there is a YouTuber that I do tend to watch who deals heavily in the lore. And so, yeah, just due to some things going on, and then me getting curious, because usually I'm gaming late at night. I don't want to, like, lose my mind and wake the neighbors. Yeah. The ending has been spoiled a little bit for me. I'm still looking forward to it. There are some things I'm definitely curious about with it, to see how it'll play out in my playthrough. Just, if you're expecting me to freak out at it, I kind of already have an idea of what's going on. Alright, I should be able to actually get started now. And I'm going to start with the full super. Even better. Let's see how this goes. I can't use those. I'm full. Dang it. So, with everything going on, anybody got predictions for next season? I'm definitely liking the way they're doing the storytelling with this now. And I'm curious to see how they're going to transition between Season of the Undying and whatever the next one is.
Lies ahead of us.
Oh, I'm out of super.
That pyramid destroyed so many lives so long ago. Getting inside is paramount. We must find something, anything to help us prepare for their violent return. Remember to keep your wits about you. We do not know what tricks they may play within.
She's a lot louder over the radio than in person. Not bad. Not my favorite archetype, but not bad. I'd have to look again. I believe this is the 600 round archetype. I tend to be more of a 450 fan myself. But at least it's not the 750. We'll circle around a moment. That being said, though, definitely not bad. I probably shouldn't explore too much, but yeah, it's got a nice sound design to it. It feels good, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the perks. Kind of makes me curious how it would do if I actually got a perk combination I liked.
It's happening again. It's happening again. Like it's reaching inside me.
Ghost, we've talked about this. Think about the children.
The pyramid is waiting.
I'll have to try something when I'm not playing solo. Gotta see if I can basically Superman dive into the pyramid. I'll let you know how that goes. Kinda wish I had my solar archetype here. Definitely not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, full super. Looks as if I'm good on ammo as well. Ooh. I might have to go back to look. I don't know if that red glow was here in the first video. I'm intrigued. Get back to that in a moment. If you guys hear any weird sounds, we seem to have gotten a fly or something in here from outside, and it keeps trying to fly in front of my eyes as I'm gaming and recording. So if you hear like weird noise, it's probably me just dealing with that. I'll get them later. Ow.
It beckons us to come closer.
Whee!
Violence, beauty, truth. These things await.
Aww.
There's no turning back now.
I think my grenade just went off. That musical cue again. Love it. But that will make it a little harder to Superman dive into it.
We've been waiting.
I kind of want to take my time, and I kind of want to run. And I want to explore this place more. Kind of hoping that in the later season we'll get to explore the pyramid a lot more. Granted, we still need to deal with Savathun as far as I'm aware.
You are so close. You are so close now. Just a little further.
Ghostman, you alright? Or are you wishing Dinklage had kept the job? Oh, cool. Here's the first one. Oh, yeah. I happen to have a weapon frame I'm working on, so that's what's popping up on the side there. Go quit throwing whatever that is at me. Good distance. But I've been wanting to try this out, so... Ooh, that's got some recoil to it. And I'm having some bad shots right now. That's much better. I don't think you like that very much. And of course, more immunity. Typical. And them some strong doggos.
Saw the light taken away so easily. In light, there is only weakness.
That took less than I thought it would. The lighting is so atmospheric. Ooh, they do not give you much room to move right at the beginning. Okay.
The light abandoned Cade, left him for dead, and kept him from being saved.
Okay, so I can't go that way. And I know it may look like I'm taking weird ways since I'm going opposite of the way it tells me, but I've got a feeling that when I'm playing this with other people, I'm going to be stuck going the way it tells me without really getting to explore too much. So, I'm kind of enjoying it a moment. This is the one that worries me a little bit. As much as I hate to admit it, I never got a chance to do this raid. And I kind of hate admitting that, but oh well. Basically, it was at a time when I just had a hard time finding people to raid with. As much as I wanted to, it just never really worked out. Oh, come on. Well, that was not ideal. Alright, now that you're coming this way, I believe it is time to grab a sword. Hey, I actually found some heavy ammo. Now the fun really begins. Kinda. So many thralls. Time to move. He's getting close. Come on, where's the sword bearer? There's Big Daddy Crota. Ooh yeah.
One by one, Crota slaughtered many guardians. The light stood by and did nothing. And a great disaster ensued. In light, there is only death. Come to us. Do not be afraid.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take a quick moment to look at something real fast since I did happen to get a prime engram while running around. Okay. Because I believe at the end of this mission we get an exotic. Or at least when we go back to Eris. I love me some Black Garden scenery. So many pyramids.
You made it. You made it. We have heard your cries for help. And soon we will answer. Who are you? Who are you? Don't you recognize us? We are not your friend. We are not your enemy. We are your salvation.
Oh. And due to the way I made my character look, that just looked even creepier, and that was awesome. Yeah, I'd been hearing or seeing different things about the way the end character appears, but I was usually watching on a pretty small screen or just hearing about it. So I was kind of curious to see if it was one way, because it always looked kind of similar, but it could have just been the different videos I was watching. And I knew that at least my Titan was one of the other three playable races. I mean, one of the three playable races that I hadn't seen. So that finally answers my question, and that just still was awesome. Normally I wouldn't do this, but since I'm filming, I'm gonna come here and talk. And in theory, get my item. Normally I'd go turn in my prime and come back for this, but I'll deal for once.
There is war on the air, Guardian. Speak. destruction. This has been a manipulation from the very start. They know we're here. They know what we've found. The artifact you recovered may be tainted. After all, they wanted us to have it. But treasure such as this is far too valuable to destroy. I must stay and study it with the utmost care. Whatever I discover, you will be the first to know.
Alright, so basically she's taken the artifact to study it.
In the meantime, the nightmares continue to plague parts of our galaxy, leaving only suffering in their wake. If we ignore them, they fester and spread. How long before they reach the last city? How long before our friends become infected with this same torment? We will not let this come to pass. These nightmares must be kept at bay. Whatever it takes.
So basically they're just like, hey, these are the things you can do now that you've completed the campaign. So I'm going to grab this for the loud lullaby. I'm not really interested in it personally. It's the archetype of hand cannon that I'm just not the biggest fan of. Huh. Okay. So this is the start of the... I believe it's the quest that leads to the new rocket launcher that a lot of people are running around with. Alright, so yeah, that's basically the end of the Shadowkeep storyline. There's obviously going to be different events and things of that nature that are still on the roadmap for the next couple of months. So, like, newer difficulties unlocked. I believe it's Festival of the Lost is the Halloween event. That's coming up here soon. Some exotic quests, things of that nature are still to come out before, I believe the next season starts early December. That being said, this season did start a little later than normal, so the next season may start a little later. I haven't really heard anything either way, but I'm not sure that anybody has. So with that,
Ikora must know of this.
Next week is Iron Banner. I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time on that. As other quest lines pop up, I'll probably be bringing you content from that. But otherwise, I think I'm going to get back to filming Borderlands and some of the other games that I've been working on. Unless something interesting comes up with this. Like, quest line wise. Or if you guys just have requests for, like, higher end content, and I do still need to film a raid run. That I'm not sure that I'm going to get that done this weekend like I was hoping. I still intend to run the raid, but the group I was planning to run it with, I'm not sure how many of them would actually be able to manage it yet. I'm fairly sure I am the highest light level in the group at the moment. So, with that being said, I hope you all liked the video. I'd like to know what you all thought of Shadowkeep's storyline. Personally, I found it quite interesting, but would love to hear all of your opinions. Feel free to leave a like on the video if you liked it. Feel free to subscribe. Your views are much appreciated. If you didn't like it, let me know what I can do better.
Did Ikora send you?
Otherwise,
Always.
yeah, if you want to know when I upload, hit the notification icon. I will outside of random things that might pop up due to like Festival of the Lost or other events with story, more related type items, I'll probably go back to filming different games for a while, and I'll be back onto the Destiny kick, outside of a few things that I've already mentioned, when the new expansion comes out. Or season, whatever we're happening to be calling it right now. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I have been Black Cat Hobbies, and I will see you all in the next video.